Shiba tokens will be burned and the price will explode. Shiba Inu is one of the most anticipated coins. The so-called Dogecoin killer seems to be on the way to really become the coin that will plunge up to higher marks. However, there seems to be a very important event lined up for this coin. What exactly are we speaking about? Stay tuned to find out more about it. Also, while we discuss that, think about what will be the fate of this coin once it is burnt. Hi Shiba lovers, welcome to Shiba Inu Coin, your daily dose of Shiba. If you are interested in everything around Shiba, this is the place for you. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for us to provide you with more Shiba news, and let us know in the comments how much you think Shiba will cost next week. Also, before we proceed any further, allow us to mention that this video is not meant to be a piece of financial advice. Everything being mentioned here is only for educational or entertainment purposes. We recommend you kindly take the advice from your financial advisor, or make sure you conduct your own due diligence prior to making any investment in any cryptocurrencies. The crypto markets are highly volatile, and risks are much higher than other forms of investing. Therefore, one of the major things that need to be accomplished prior to investment is to have a stringent, diligent process to prevent any loss in your portfolio. Having said that, let us now get to it. In the past, Vitalik Buterin has gifted a good amount of Shiba Inu coins as a part of the COVID relief to India.
You're very generous.
This was one of the major reasons why we saw a major dip in the prices. While many accused Vitalik of this action, there was also another side to this act. We did see that a lot of people in India and other places developed an interest in Shiba Inu coins, as this coin initiated such a generous act.
Tony, so generous!
The act helped the coin gain a lot of name in the market. As more and more people started to gain knowledge about the coin, the price of the coin started increasing at a later time, even though it did go down because of the huge number of coins being donated or, in other words, burnt off. The goal there was to legitimize and protect cryptocurrency by adding it to the public wallet belonging to Buterin. On the other hand, the Shiba swap has recently been in the light as it is undergoing some major security tests on the system. They will be conducting some audit tests, and the final updates on the same will determine the stability and safe launch. While many have been claiming that Shiba swap is real, they also say that they were provided the test tokens to use the platform and test the same. One will be able to add into the liquidity pool, which means that the person carrying out this process will be able to gain some reward for the work that they did in the same. Staking will also help the cryptocurrency in ensuring that the system remains stable while gaining rewards for staking the tokens.
And I shall not forget it, nor fail to reward that which is given.
The current objective there was to test each area and therefore come out with some results to ensure credibility. There will be a lot of people getting into this as soon as we see them in the market. This is because of the high number of people having already eyeing on the project. With more than 500,000 Shiba Inu holders, there are high chances for any bug to create some drastic results if not used in the best manner. Therefore, a stable, well-tested system will certainly help a lot in ensuring that the systems work in the perfect manner possible.
I think it's working perfectly.
The clogging up of the system is a possibility which they have been looking forward to preventing by adding these security tests. Followers have been seeking to stay calm and give the platform a bit more time, since it takes time to bring forth a system that could turn into the next big thing. It is not possible to have a system with no flaws already in the initial stage. The development process is something that takes a long time.
But it will take time.
Getting an answer either in black or white is something that could be disastrous in the long run. The platform seems to be ready, but we are still in the testing phase to ensure that there are no bugs left out anywhere that could compromise the entire system and catch all the investors when they would be totally unprepared for the same. This, therefore, confirms that Shiba Inu is now ready to show the real potential that it has.
Come on, you don't think I'm ready now?
The reason why these tokens are being provided on a test basis to a few is to test out the entire system from the perspective of different people. As soon as they find new bugs, they will be fixed, and therefore, development then will be much more efficient than finding the bugs yourself. Being one of the major elements, it is necessary that security is kept on top priority. Therefore, delaying to ensure that the security is maintained will bring no harm to the community in the long run, and will keep the cryptocurrency stable in terms of the system and technology. Now, let us get into the best part.
This is the best part.
Many analysts have been saying that there will be a massive increase in the prices. However, what needs to be understood here is the basic theory in economics. Demand will need to increase while the supply stays limited to ensure that the prices increase. For an already established coin like that of Bitcoin, this has almost already been achieved. However, for Shiba Inu, it is necessary to ensure that the coin remains within a good gap that will maintain a perfect balance between the demand and supply. This is where burning comes in. The process of burning will help in getting rid of the excess tokens in the cryptocurrency that will further help in stabilizing the prices and bringing a gradual increase in the prices in the long run. This, therefore, is an essential process that needs to be carried out to meet the fundamental objectives of cryptocurrency. There could be a manual token burn process as well. The manual token burn will take a lot of effort. However, it could bring forth a much better result compared to the other ways. In the case of the Shiba Inu coin, we think that the best method will be the automatic burning mechanism. And this could mean that a certain percentage of any transaction, including staking, adding to the liquidity pool, will be burnt. In this way, the process will be gradual, and there may not be a huge impact on the prices. The initial instability may be avoided and, therefore, will turn out to be a good means of establishing the goals that have been set. Yet again, the ways of accomplishing this expand further as well. There may be burned only or redistribution along with burning. This will make sure that a certain part of any transaction keeps burning and thereby limiting the total number each time. Another major reason that makes burning a necessity is that it will help in pushing the market cap of the coin to higher marks. The major reason that could increase the demand for the coin would be the concepts like that of the Shiba swap. In most cases, it is the uniqueness of the coin or the platform that makes anything successful. In this case, things will be no different, just that what is being accomplished by Shiba Inu is itself unique. As the Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin burned around 90% of his Shiba Inu possession, which had a total value of around $6.7 billion, there were a lot of questions being raised in the market. The total number of coins that were sent to a dead account and thereby burnt ranged all the way to 410 trillion tokens. This huge number of tokens will certainly affect the prices of the coin in a significant manner. He then adds on to say that the remaining 10% of what he has left in his wallet will be sent to the charities that are in need. It was not long ago before this happened that Vitalik donated over 50 trillion tokens to the mentioned COVID relief in India. It was set up by Sandeep Naiwal, who is also the founder of Polygon. Even though this happened back then, in the month of May 2021, we did see a price hike of around 900%, which even led to an all-time high to the value of $0.00003791. This happened on May 10. Even though we did not see a huge impact of this act on the prices, the only level to which the prices bumped a bit to $0.00001880 right after this happened. However, it then pulled back to the level that we are at right now, that is on June 22, 2021, at $0.00006905. His recent transfer into the dead account has also been a major update for the entire crypto community. Vitalik says that the cryptocurrencies should give the tokens directly to the charities instead of providing them to him. He adds that he is not interested in gaining such power. The most interesting part about the entire transfer was that the value of the Shiba tokens that were burnt add up to around 40% of the total Shib coin in circulation. This burning of coins may lead to a hike in prices over time. We think that we will be able to see the prices ranging higher as soon as we cross through the current sideways consolidation levels as of June 22, 2021. There seems to be resistance at around the $0.00001015 level, as the prices have been testing the same level, though not crossing the said mark. This means that once we do cross the $0.00001015 mark, we will be able to see a stable increase in the prices. However, it will take quite a lot of time to test the all-time high that is at $0.000388. We hope you liked this video. Let us know in the comments below if you are a Shiba holder, and make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time at Shiba Inu Coin.